I said it once, and I will say it once again. The prophecy is another step closer to being completed. Sean O'Malley was the first. Now we have Sean Strickland, and we're all just waiting on Colby Covington to beat Leon. Honestly, I could not be happier. I don't like Adesanya. I do not like Israel Adesanya. I always thought he was very cringy. I thought the hardest thing in the world was to be a fan of his, because the second he opens his mouth and starts talking, it is like getting slapped in the face by a goddamn waffle iron. And I kept trying to tell myself, I kept trying to say, look, he's not hurting anybody, right? He's a weirdo, but he's just cringy. That's it. The dog stuff, though, so weird. I'll be honest, I didn't even really find out about all this stuff until the day of the fight. I had heard some stuff about it. I know Sean Strickland brought it up in the press conference. I've been seeing Guru making videos about it, but I didn't really know the extent to it. I did some research, and I saw the one where he messes with his dog's private parts, and I was like, okay. Then I saw the video of him feeding his dog like a mama bird to her chicks, regurgitating what he was eating into his dog's mouth. And I was like, I don't like that. I don't like him. That hurt me on a level that I can't comprehend. Have you guys seen Bisping's response to the dog stuff? Did you see how embarrassing that was? He was trying to be like, oh, no, you guys are crazy. Adesanya's, it's fine. You guys are, ugh. And then someone in his comments is like, yeah, but did you see that he's following Twitter accounts of dog fetishes? And he's like, yeah, I saw it. Next question. I mean, come on, guys. You don't have to say he's a zoophile, okay? I understand that. But you can call it what it is. He's weird. He's being weird with his animals. And I like animals. And I don't like that. If you don't know what I'm talking about, just watch MMA Guru's videos on the subject, because it is bizarre. It is just strange and abhorrent. And I'll be honest with you guys. Before the fight even started, I already had the title of my next video in my head. It was going to be Adesanya won, but he's a weirdo. But Jesus Christ, Sean Strickland put a defensive masterclass on. Adesanya was hitting nothing but air. Usually he's like Barry Bonds with his strikes. Tonight, he was like your grandma trying to play wiffle ball. Strickland's defense, it's so weird, so unorthodox, but it works so well. I've never seen a guy literally just lift his arms in the air and catch every single hook coming his way. Anyone who's ever tried a Philly shell stance while kickboxing, they'll tell you the first thing that happened to them was they got kicked in the head, was unconscious for 6 hours, and could not remember their name after. Sean Strickland makes it work because he is constantly pressuring you. It is so hard to kick when a guy is standing that tall and he's constantly making you back up. And if there's one thing you know about Adesanya, he loves to back up and disengage. That's his favorite thing in the world. And Strickland used this to his advantage so well because Adesanya was never willing to switch up the game plan. He kept circling, kept moving. Even when there was only 20, 30 seconds left in the fight and he knew he was losing, he didn't even make an attempt to hold the center of the ring to try to land shots when he needed to. He let Sean walk him like a dog. And Sean did. Sean was completely content to do so. Adesanya went, you know what? This is my comeuppance from God, I think. Sean, you can walk me. Put this leash on me. I will get on all fours and I will just run away from you this entire fight. The thing that surprised me most was Adesanya just seemed really troubled by Sean's power. My heart, no exaggeration, jumped through my chest when Sean dropped him in the first round. And then after that, Adesanya, he just seemed nervous about that power. And remember what we learned from the Pereira fight. When Izzy gets hurt, he likes to play possum, back himself up to the edge of the fence, and then try to counter with a bomb on you. But Sean did not fall for it once. There were a few times Izzy tried to slip, tried to counter, and Sean he'd throw 1-2 and stay out. He wouldn't engage anymore, which completely killed all of Adesanya's ability to land counters, which it seemed like that was all he was relying on. At the start of the 5th round, he needed to get up off that stool like Blachowicz did against him. I need to knock him out? Okay, I'm knocking him out. He didn't. He wanted to get walked like a dog. It all comes full circle for him. I love Charles.